everyone can't help but pay attention to the story. Sadly, many of us have experienced this kind of loss before. This type of loss slashes deeper when it affects a beloved celebrity whose charisma, grace, and genuine character we have grown to know and love during their time on television. Many are shocked and saddened by the news of Jenna Bush Hager's passing. Her name is known around the world. Hold on a second. Her rock-solid husband has spoken out in a devastatingly emotional statement, and the entire globe is in mourning. The story, nevertheless, is not over yet. Something out of the ordinary. Something that might give you a different perspective on this whole tragedy. Hang on tight. You should not miss this adventure. Such a catastrophe might befall someone who seemed to have it all. It's hard to fathom. A wonderful life with supportive loved ones, a prosperous profession, and an uplifting role as a Today Show guest. The life of Jenna Bush Hager extended much beyond that of a journalist. Her strength and optimism shone through. But now we are wondering, how on earth could this have happened? Not only did Jenna's inner circle mourn her passing, but so did her millions of devoted followers. The transparency of her life allowed us to witness the delight of parenthood, the steadfastness of her marriage, and the incredible courage she displayed in juggling her professional and familial responsibilities. That even the most picture-perfect lives can have unexpected storm clouds. But what really happened in the hours before she died? Did they have a secret life beyond the bright smile we beheld daily on screen? Keep watching because we're going to go even further into the unspoken events that have baffled many. There was complete stillness as word of Jenna's death spread. However, her husband Henry's voice resounded more strongly than any other. The man who had spent so many years with Jenna broke down in tears as he spoke about his soulmate. Henry conveyed the anguish of parting ways with the woman he referred to as his soulmate in an unusual and profoundly intimate speech. He went on to describe how they made their home together and how Jenna was the center of their universe, the one who kept everything moving. Henry didn't limit himself to talking about loss. The remarkable woman was honored by them. Jenna was a generous person who made a difference to everyone she met. Just by being, this remarkable woman improved the world. In those unfiltered times of sorrow, though, what precisely did Henry say? His remarks may shock you by showing you the depth of their relationship in ways you wouldn't expect. You may even be left contemplating the depths to which a relationship may delve, and the valuable lessons that can be gleaned from this remarkable couple. Jenna Bush Hager was more than just a TV star to her friends and family. She personified the ideals of love, service, and optimism. She was an inspiration to many because of her dedication to helping others, her charity activities, and her love of learning. Beyond her time on film, Jenna had an impact through her charitable endeavors and her work with the Today Show. There was more to her than being a well-off woman. Her unwavering commitment to improving the world, day by day, made her an inspirational figure. What really set her apart, though, were not merely her achievements. She had a way of making people feel. Her sensitivity and honesty touched everyone who watched Jenna, whether it was through her ability to console others going through tough times or through her candid discussion of her own struggles. In what ways, then, did Jenna's path influence the paths taken by others, as well as the things we might learn about her life that will stay with her many admirers? You will be left to reevaluate your own life after what we learn next. A tale of hope, transformation, and the power of human connection. Whispers about what had transpired prior to Jennifer's death started circulating as the globe grappled with the news of her demise. Was this an unexpected and terrible accident? On the other hand, was there something more going on that only a select number of us were privy to? Now the secret that even Jenna's loved ones and closest friends had been keeping is being revealed. Jenna had been dealing with a very complicated issue in the days leading up to her passing. Some allege she remained quiet about a health issue she was battling. Some argue that deeper emotional issues were at play, something that not even her relatives could have predicted. Just what was Jenna up against in her last days? How was her family able to handle the immense burden of everything that happened? You might be surprised by the results. What we are going to reveal will alter your perception of a family's resilience in the face of unfathomable adversity. Remembering a loved one's final moments can cause us to. Jenna Bush Hager's untimely passing has shocked and saddened her many admirers and loved ones in a world where tragedy can strike anyone at any moment. The news of Jenna's death has sent shockwaves through the media, politicians, and the general public. It has touched the hearts of those who were close to her, who had followed her career, and who loved her for who she was. Even before she became a household name as a co-host of the Today Show on NBC, Jenna Bush Hager had experience in the limelight. Public scrutiny and lofty expectations have always been a part of Jenna Bush's life due to her famous parents, George W. Bush and Laura Bush. Still, she went her own way, proving that she was more than the daughter of a political figure as the years went by. In addition to being a wife and mother, she went on to become a writer, an outspoken supporter of literacy, and a prominent figure in the media. What really set Jenna apart, though, were her friendliness, honesty, and grounded demeanor. She could connect with regular people on a deep level, which helped her bridge the gap between celebrity and genuineness. Because of this unique quality, she was a captivating TV personality who regularly connected with her viewers through candid stories, insightful commentary, and heartfelt stories. Her genuine charm and humility made her an inspiration to countless people, and when word of her passing spread, it was as if the entire world had lost a brilliant and motivating light. Unfortunate updates. Many of Jenna's admirers and following were shocked and devastated to hear of her passing. Her abrupt departure stunned many, but details surrounding her passing are still unknown. Jenna, a well-known figure, had been a constant presence on Today, giving her viewers plenty of opportunities to laugh, get insight, and feel connected. Everybody felt like they belonged in her family when she smiled and was optimistic. While the world saw her public life, she, too, experienced private struggles and pains, as do many famous people. As soon as word spread that Jenna had passed away, followers took to social media to pay their respects. The outpouring of sorrow only intensified as more information became known. Fans reminisced about their favorite Jenna moments, spanning her rise to fame to her more current, approachable appearances on Today. They claimed she left behind an example of generosity, happiness, and steadfast devotion to her loved ones. The news of her death impacted her husband, Henry Hager, among others, particularly hard. They had been together for more than 10 years, and their strong marriage was frequently cited as an example of genuine love and cooperation. There had always been an abundance of love, admiration, and respect in Jenna and Henry's relationship. Love, hardship, and the kind of unfaltering support that most people can only imagine had distinguished their shared journey. The world watched as Henry, a symbol of the loss experienced by those close to Jenna, lay in a condition of profound sadness as the news spread. The unfiltered, unadulterated emotions that only those closest to the deceased could feel were captured by cameras in his tears. His sorrowful expression captured a fleeting moment that expressed their mutual affection and the depth of their loss. A life of meaning. Jenna's legacy. Many people's lives have been profoundly affected by Jenna's passing, but her legacy will surely serve as an inspiration for years to come. Through her advocacy for kids' literacy and her personal writing pursuits, Jenna utilized her platform to create a positive impact on the world. Literacy and education were two of her most cherished causes, and she never missed an opportunity to highlight the value of community and charitable giving. In the eyes of the public, Jenna was always portrayed as someone who made an effort to connect with others from diverse backgrounds. She had a gift for making everyone feel valued and acknowledged, whether she was interviewing famous individuals or just having a simple conversation with an ordinary person. She frequently made use of her fame to bring attention to the lives of changemakers, giving a voice to those who might have been ignored otherwise. Being a mother was also an important aspect of Jenna's identity. She frequently shared anecdotes about her two young daughters, Poppy and Mila, and had never been bashful about discussing the pleasures and sorrows of parenthood. People looked up to her because she was approachable and because she proved that the most significant jobs in life are frequently the ones we play at home, even in a privileged and scrutinized society. Many working women looked up to Jenna as an example of how to reconcile work and family life, and her untimely death has broken the hearts of those who looked up to her. Part of her path was also defined by her writing. Jenna and Barbara Bush's memoir Sisters First, which they wrote together, was one of several books that Jenna wrote about their upbringing as the daughters of a president. The book provided readers with an inside look at the Bush family's life, including details on Jenna's childhood, her sister's influence in her life, and her time in the White House. Its sincere depiction of family life at the highest level of authority made it a work that many could relate to, connecting the personal with the public. Tragedies and tributes. How fans react. Fans expressed their sorrow on social media as word of Jenna's passing spread. Many others reminisced about their favorite Jenna experiences, both professionally and personally, and shared images of her. Some thought about how Jenna affected their life, while others spoke about how her genuineness, humor, and warmth had encouraged them to follow their dreams or face adversity with hope. Jenna had an unparalleled talent for making everyone feel like family, according to one admirer. Even though you had never met in person, she had the uncommon ability to make you feel as though you knew her personally. A lovely spirit has been snatched from this planet. I still can't believe she's gone, another admirer wrote. In a world when everyone has a polished persona, Jenna stood out because she was always herself. Her absence will be profoundly felt. Media colleagues who worked with Jenna also shared their admiration, praising her poise, professionalism, and capacity to inspire others. Today, co-host Al Roker shared his condolences, describing Jenna as a wonderful friend and a true light. He talked about how Jenna's positive attitude and contagious laughter improved the Today Show, a grieving family's journey forward. It is becoming increasingly apparent that Jenna's death will have a lasting impact on her loved ones as they start to cope with their loss. Their affection and the memories they created together will bring comfort to Henry Hager, her husband. Their mother instilled in her daughters, Mila and Poppy, the importance of family, compassion, and generosity. All the way into the future, Jenna's influence will be felt. She will be remembered for her boundless energy, her unwavering commitment to her loved ones, and the kindness that she brought into the lives of countless people. She left behind a legacy of wonderful life lived despite the shock and tragedy of her premature demise.